Am I alive yet? Maybe Josephine will remain a dream, crazy as it seems. Oh, I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. All right. We turn that volume off right then and there. All right, guys. Obviously, look, I was going to go to bed. I was going to go to bed. I was going to go to bed. I'm an old man. It's past my bedtime. I should be in bed. But what I wanted to show everybody, now this was a thing I knew about. I didn't know the technical process. Okay. I'm calling it the dividend dip. You'll hear NAV erosion. You'll hear staunch growth investors tell you about this. And this is the scary, spooky reason that you're not supposed to buy dividend stocks, you idiots. Okay? So, which is funny because on these stocks that we have, we're actually supposed to be expecting the stock price to go down because of the insane yields. But we're talking about totally different things here. I'm meaning in general for regular stocks, okay? But I can show you this now with a very good example. We were sitting at $2,018. What the? 1955. And then just for funsy, 1954. But that last dollar was not part of the erosion. That was probably some people selling off real quick because, oh my God, the world's ending. Oh, what the fuck caused this? This. Hello. So what's happening is this bad boy closed at 45.47. All right. Today was the X date. You had to buy today to be able to get the dividend. The dividend declared was $4.42 or something stupidly insane. Yeah, you see that stock price, $45. You're saying I just got a dividend that's like 10%, 9% for the month? Yeah. It'd be like that. These things are crazy, okay? But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the dip. We're here for this erosion, this NAV erosion, the dividend dip, the bad, evil thing, all right? So what a growth investor will tell you. And by the way, I'm not poo-pooing on growth investment. Ye should also hold growth stocks. This account will eventually get growth stocks. But I, as poor boy, right now I need the engine to increase my buying power so that we can buy those nice things. Right now we can't have nice things. We'll get the nice things, okay? But what the growth investor will tell you, why growth is better than dividend, is your dividend stocks lose value every time they pay out a dividend. And this is technically true. We see it right here. That whole blue line, not this little added extra, but that whole straight drop, that is your NAV. That is the market adjusting saying, bro, you just paid out a lot of money. So we're going to knock you down a lot of money. Okay, that's what that is. Now, on something that has like a 1% dividend yield, you don't see much of a drop because 1% is not a lot. This bad mamma jamma, the reason you see this thing swinging out the park on an annualized, what? Jesus Christ, it's not 132. It can't be that high. 9 times 108. Yeah, I was severely over. Yeah, on about 108 annualized return. Now, we're not promised this return every month. We're not going to get this return every month. But if you annualize this return, this dividend that we're getting, it'd be a 108% for the year. Crazy stuff. Crazy. All right. So this is what happens. Price goes from 45 down to 42. But understand what I just told you. We are getting a $4.42. Is it 42? Let me hold up. Nope, wrong thing, cancel. Yes, a $4.42 dividend. I will be receiving $56 for my 12 shares here on Friday. Okay, 442. Huh. Well, 442. Let's use our magic counting device here. 45, 41 minus 4, 42. 40.99. Did we go down to 40.99? Did we go down to 40.99? No. We went down to 42.10. even with it trying to correct itself for the dividend payment, it didn't tax us the whole dividend. We're still $1.11 up from where we would be if it had hit us for the whole dividend rate. And then on top of that, where we at now? Half that line's already gone. We're already back up at 43.81. We already went from being down here, nowhere near my 2,000, to being up here, clearing my 2K. Oh, look, we just got a little more. Just got a little more. Look at that in real time. So understand the dividend dip. Understand the NAV erosion. It is real. Technically, when growth investors are dunking all over you on how dumb you are because your stock loses value every time it pays you, sure, you're right. You're correct. Have a good day, sir. There's no need to argue, because what they'll never understand, when they say that, what they're telling you is over time, every dividend stock is going to go to zero, because every time they pay you, it loses money. That's not how it works. That's not how it works at fucking all. But here's the issue. They've picked the team. Their team growth. Everyone else is stupid. Everyone else is wrong. You're not going to change their mind. Not the people that are acting like that, just trying to get an easy dunk on you. Okay, just go about your day and understand that one, when it loses that value, it's probably not even the entire value of the dividend you're receiving. This didn't go down 442. And two, there's this thing called recovery. The market sets the value of the stock. Okay, so they slammed it down, but it's already bouncing back up. It's already back up to 43. Shoot, by Friday, it could be back up to 45. What have we really lost? We'll be at the exact same value, except we'll have 442 in our pocket. Okay? Also, the reason to know this is because if you're watching this in real time and you've never heard of NAV erosion, or you didn't realize that the cost is going to change because they paid you a dividend, this can be scary. I was expecting this. I was expecting this on the wrong day. I was expecting this when they paid the dividend on Friday. It's not how that works. I got corrected. I've been educated on that. It's on the overnight for the X date, at least for Robinhood. Other platforms may vary. Okay? So I was expecting this. I was just expecting this to happen on Friday. So it happened tonight, and I got inquisitive. And then I got curious, and then I stayed up, and then I did a video, because this is very important stuff with dividend trading. All dividend traders need to know about this, and not just know that it's a thing, but know when it's going to hit. Because one good strategy is, hey guys, let's buy here. Stock just dropped a lot. So those people that want a dollar cost average, do a little math. If I buy here, I get the dividend. If I buy here, I don't get the dividend, but I get the stock for a lot cheaper. Now me, I'm already in at 31.56. I'm good. I'm not trying to dollar cost average. And I want more MSTY. So my average is only going to go up anyways. Hopefully. And why do I say hopefully? Because if it gets down low enough that I can dollar cost average, I don't want that. I don't want all these gains eroded. So, just understand these things. They can be scary if you don't know what's happening. You might not know what's happened, freaked out here, got in a panic and sold. Well, remember, one of our rules is don't panic sell. So don't do that. But you could have, because you didn't know what happened. The sky was falling and you have no way to explain it. But this is what it is. This is to be expected. On your weekly pairs, this is going to happen every week. On the ex-dividend date, on the overnight, when you can no longer be credited for having the share to get the dividends. It's just a natural process of the mechanism, how it works. All right? On your monthly, same thing when it hits the X date. So like with your weeklies, you're going to experience this 4 and 5 times a week. So you better know what's up. On your monthlies, even on your regular stocks like Exxon on the quarterly, when it hits, when it pays, not when it pays, excuse me, on the overnight for the X date, it's going to drop. Something similar to what the dividend's supposed to be. But as we saw here, it didn't even take the whole chunk. It didn't take the whole 442. It stopped well short of that. It only took like, I already told us, it took like 320. That's all it took was like 320. 75% of the dividend. And we're already recovering. Okay? So know what the dividend dip is. All right? Know what the growth guys are talking about. But it's nothing to get into an argument about because they're team growth. All right? But here's the thing. Don't just be team dividend. Don't think that dividend equals better. No, it's not how it works. There are a ton of crap dividend stocks, a ton of them. Okay, there's a ton of crap growth stocks. Something like only 10% of all stocks are freaking quality in the first place. Most of them are losers. That's just how it is. Keep your mind open. Find good deals. Buy good deals. Now we're poor boys, so we got to throw a Hail Mary. We got to take a risk. We're going with this extremely high yield. That's high risk. We're supposed to be losing NAV out the wazoo. It's not happening yet. We're happy about that. Stay NAV, stay. Go up, go up. Give me capital gains on top of my, except for Maxi. Maxi's actually supposed to go up, which it has, and give you dividends. Look at this. Let's check this out. What? We started at 12 and we're at 31. Hey, you guys that bought Maxi here and then survived the dip, good on you. Good on you. This is the dream. I'm going to start getting a lot more Maxi. And Maxi's Bitcoin related. Okay. Because I said in the earlier video, I didn't know why Maxi was up 33%. It's because like Misty, YBTC, Coney, it's Bitcoin related. But this one's more directly Bitcoin related. Okay. So yeah, just it's a thing to learn about. It's a thing to know. Don't get locked into teams. This account will eventually have growth stocks because I want that growth to increase my leverage. Okay. This is eventually going to have aristocrats because I want tried and true dividend payers that increase their pay over time that are very stable. We're going to get Coke in here. We're going to get, guys, I did a whole list. All right. Well, we're going to get Lowe's in here, AbbVie in here, MSCI in here, Microsoft in here. Also, one of the things that we say is that, well, the upside is capped on some of these, right? Or they would do better if they held the underlying. Some of these do, some of these don't. Okay? Well, we should own the underlying. We're going to gun for some MSTR. Okay? We're going to gun for some coin. Yeah, we're going to grab us some coin. We're going to grab us some NVIDIA. We're going to grab us, like a spec. We're not going to grab us a Bitcoin. We're going to grab shavings off of a Bitcoin. Okay? 100 here, 200 there, something like that. All right? Because look, the percentage is all the same. We're not going to get the big number, but this would turn $100 into $105 right there. That's good. We take those. Take the W's where we can. Okay? Take the W's where we can. Don't settle for like I'm team this. Don't be team anything. If there's a problem in politics, it's a problem in investing. Be open. No side is right. There's no one right way to do this. Find good ways for you, good paths to follow. All right? That's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the truth that the team growth guys tell to try to discourage us off of dividend stocks about NAV erosion. But I wanted to give you a real world example that happened right here in front of us on how it actually works. Okay? Look, we're already back up to $44. Already back up to 44. It's the same night. It's not even midnight. It's 11. All right. This happened at 7. This is just 4 hours of recovery. It didn't take a month, a year. It's 4 hours of recovery. Okay. Now, do understand MSTY will be an extreme example because MSTY has an extreme dividend yield. Okay. Again, you're messing around with a stock that does a 1% yield, you're not even going to notice a bump, especially if it's a $400 stock. Oh, it went down 1% because it paid the 1%? Whatever. Don't care. But here, this is a very big, very noticeable swing that you're going to feel. Okay? So just want everybody to get comfortable with these ideas. I got to learn something new, which was that it's the X date on the overnight, not the pay date, but the X date on the overnight, not even after hours. This didn't hit during the after hours. This happened on the overnight. Know the difference between day, after hours, overnight, and pre-market, okay? This is not day, market. Market, after hours, overnight, pre-market. This mechanism triggers on the overnight. Let's understand that, okay? We're all learning here. If you don't know this stuff, it's not a problem. I didn't know some of this stuff today and learned today. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. A real life example of NAV erosion right before our eyes, but the potential of recovery. Jesus, is Tony going off for me? Is that what's happening? Yeah. Okay. We just bought some more Coney, but I'm not going to tell you all about that. Don't look at that 49.8 shares. That is for tomorrow. Because, damn it, man, I need some content for tomorrow for the close of business. Okay, mind your business. Don't look at that, Coney. Look away. Look away. We're looking at Misty. We're looking at this. All right? Leave the rest alone. It's been real. It's been fun. It's even been real fun. This is your boy, The Climb to One, signing off. Have a good night.